Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Woke Wednesday, and welcome to another episode of First of All Radio with your favorite lawyer at Not Just a Lawyer, Sue Ann Robinson. Of course, Rick Petty is in the building. Hi, work husband.
Hey. I got your little intro track together.
Thank you.
Even though you didn't singing skills last time.
Your singing skills are amazing. Most importantly, your engineering, managing, and co-hosting skills are amazing. So I appreciate you always. Thank you so much for being here. We're having like girls' night tonight, even though you guys are here, because Naja Hall is here in the building, Master Step Family Coach, and my personal friend.
Hey, everybody.
Is in the building.
Hey.
To keep us all on track and say bye, girl, when it needs to be said. So make sure you check out her book, which we'll talk about a little bit later. And then in the building, I have Debbie Lusant, my favorite police consultant, investigator, Sag Gang leader.
Yes.
She keeps me together. What's up, Bertrand? What's going on? So Zanzagram, what's going on? Hey, Alex, I see you. IMPROS group. So Stefan is here. So he's doing all the fun graphics and keeping us on track on the screen. So make sure you tune in on the Strong Arm Live Facebook page and Strong Arm Radio app, of course, because that's very important to Rick. That's what
Strong Arm Live.
Strong Arm Live. That's what he really wants. You would think 2 years later that I would know, but it's Strong Arm Live. Oh, the YouTube is new, though. That's new. What? You should have told me that before we got on here. So let's get right into it. We had so many nominations for Woke Bay today that we're gonna have to have our own segment just on Woke Bay alone. Make sure you're going on the Facebook page for Strong Arm Live so you can see all the graphics and see the nominees and all the stuff that we're talking about. I'm just doing this for my Instagram peeps that just want to be up close and personal, but there's like a whole show going on. There's a whole show. See? And Rick is here. So anyway, let's get into the What the Person of the Week. My mom hasn't jumped on, but when she is on, I always promise her that I'm not going to curse anymore. So I could call it What the Bleep Person of the Week. But you can fill in the blanks of what the bleep is. So So the What the Bleep Person of the Week. Can we get the graphic from that Mark Lamont Hill that he posted? Okay, so the What the Bleep Person of the Week are everybody except black women. So they did a poll, Trump's job approval, and apparently 42% of white women still approve of 45. What's up? 54% of white men. I don't know what's going on there. Hey, high society. 37% of Hispanic men, 23% of Hispanic women, and then black men. I don't even. Y'all are getting shot and killed. 15% of y'all approve.
I mean, it's still some extremely conservative guys.
I'm struggling. Black women came in with 3%. I don't know who the 3% of y'all is. Okay,
the 3% that like to get grabbed by that.
No, but the thing is, who does the polls? Like, what governing body actually did this? If Facebook put this together, but that's
put this together.
Where are the numbers coming from?
All of the polls that
CNN
looks
had it, so
that
I
looks
trust
pretty
it.
right.
Oh,
It was on CNN.
That looks pretty good.
I don't
though.
trust it.
What's up, Faith?
That looks pretty good.
You know what I mean?
Right, that's why people believe numbers that are lies because they look good.
No, but think of it.
We know black women don't approve.
Naja is like, no,
black
period.
women.
I need
we
to know
also
it's a lie.
What's the
generally think black women all like nice wigs, and sometimes there's a few black women that we like. So with that wig, sister, right? I've seen you.
Trump does not assist us in getting our wigs. I honestly feel what the numbers say.
I'm just saying there's some people.
We could do that. We could help sis with her wig, and I'm talking about Trump when I say sis. We could do that. Like, he needs some help. I'm not gonna help him, but
he needs
the 3% that approves. The 3% that approve could
of black
help y'all's boy.
45's wig together.
Help your boy.
The ones
3%.
that like to get grabbed by that thing.
So
and about 15% of black men like to grab by that thing.
Wow.
We got to fix that.
But, I mean, what the numbers tell me is the same old story, which is that African American women constantly have to be nursing, saving everybody all day, all the time.
I agree.
Like, really, you guys? Somebody got to tell y'all at this point, don't vote for this fool. Like, come on. Hey, Cool Rob. I bet you them 15% of black men is Kanye fans.
No. Because I'm a Kanye fan.
I'm just joking.
You still a Kanye fan?
Listen.
Why wouldn't I?
I mean, music, I guess.
Honestly.
If you can
Yeah,
separate the
but
music from the person's
I don't have
character.
to separate the things. Just somebody
Hey, Jabari.
who's real.
Okay.
Real.
We're not getting in no.
It's not a fake or phony thing. It's just someone who's
That's what he wants.
like, you know who he is.
Yeah, he
Well,
was
I'm not buying the new Yeezys.
Tune in
'cause,
at
I'm
Strong
not
Arm
doing
Live
it.
Facebook
I'm not doing
page for all the teas.
I'm not buying them because I don't like them.
Okay, so we're giving a
like nice
what's the
shoes.
opposite of
They're
a
not
strong
mine,
arm?
yeah.
Is it a womp womp?
Yeah, I think
Okay,
a womp
hey Nicole.
womp.
So everybody gets a womp womp. Except black women, because we're the only ones apparently that know what is up, what is going on. Exactly. Okay, so I will get into Woke Bay this week. We had several nominations, which I totally appreciate. I'm going to open nominations now every week, I think.
Yes.
I'm going to open nominations every week. So this week we had Keon Williams nominated, Successful Market Heard Now, and Educated Beauty 5. Hopi Ivy, Ian Conyers, and Curly-Headed Nappy Boy. And so, the votes are in. Woke Bay of the Week is Educated Beauty 5, the founder of Broward County BOB page. It has 10,000 black-owned businesses. Black-owned business. Broward County black-owned business. There's 10,000 businesses registered, and so she's woke because she's doing economic empowerment.
Great.
And she's fine if you swing by her page. You know, and she meets the criteria for Woke Bay. So shout out to her. And, you know, I love it. I love it because I like to celebrate brains and beauty because I feel like that's the most important thing. You gotta be a double threat or sometimes a triple threat, which I haven't figured out what the third thing will be. Might be something that we have to talk about after 10. I don't know. So, just so you guys know, there is another black man that's running for president. Did you guys know that?
No.
Oh, that's me.
He just jumped in the race. He literally just jumped in the race. His name is Deval Patrick. He only has 3,000 followers on Instagram, so I know you guys don't know who he is yet. But it's at Deval Patrick. He's the new, hey, young Scooter. He's the new black male presidential candidate. Listen, I am here for anybody jumping at the race because I just want someone to triumph over 45, obviously. But I really feel like Michelle Obama needs to stop playing with our lives.
Yes, please.
Period.
She says she's not doing
I
it.
agree.
Have you read her book yet?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
read the book front to back. She was like, I'm not doing it.
I
She does not want
know.
that. She doesn't want the job. Oprah doesn't want the job. They're just like, I don't want to do it.
I don't want to breathe.
Oh,
But Michelle.
Michelle, I'm definitely.
would have greatly appreciated.
What do you guys think? I mean,
You look kind of hot.
Deval Patrick, let's just be superficial. Does he look presidentially?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, he has like the Obama like haircut, like the low haircut.
No, he got a
You
nice
know,
suit on. It's,
He has a, you know,
it
the
looked like it was
blazer.
like he shopped for the suit.
Okay. Okay. You know, I mean, you guys scroll. Look at his Instagram. He's verified. Okay.
oh.
We're gonna
You know, and it's not cheap to run for president. It's not cheap at all. You have to have a couple dollars. So,
I
you
mean,
know.
you should have a couple dollars. Or you
It-
could just wing it. like
and
some people.
Bloomberg just put in like 4 weeks ago. So why not? You know, I'm still sad that Kamala got out the race, but I understand her reasons for doing it. But at this point, I'm just concerned for the entire ship that is the American public because, man, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. So, you guys, we have to talk about this impeachment stuff briefly
Okay.
because, you know, I feel like our community is not really clicking with it. Like, we have so much going on and we have so much to stay on top of. Like, literally every single day there is a police involved shooting. Kids are missing and pretending they're missing and it's
Ooh.
crazy. Human trafficking. It's just wild. Like the new Jussie Smollett story is out now. So we have so much to deal with. And then these people are on TV talking about Russia and impeaching 45.
That's a lot going on.
We're like, you know what? He's bad. We've already known he was bad news. So what is the big deal? So just to break it down a little bit, Bill Clinton was actually impeached. Okay? He was impeached. The articles of impeachment were adopted. And then you're only going to be removed if the Senate votes to adjudicate you, and then you have to be kicked out. So everybody's like, oh, let's do the impeachment, because they feel like the word impeachment means that he's going to resign, and then someone else is going to be president. It doesn't. It's still
a process.
Right, which we won't talk about the exact date of his birth. We won't talk about that. But
my bad.
more importantly, the people who also he represents now in terms of being their presidential candidate for their party are not going to sit up here and vote against him. That would make no sense. That would be a vote against interest. So it's still a political process is the point. Hey, Javier, it's still a political process. So don't get too hyped, even if the impeachment articles are presented, which is basically like the House acts as the prosecutor and they say, these are the charges against you. And then the Senate has to make the final decision. So let's not get all excited until there's an actual conviction. Which so many things could happen before we got to that point. He could try to pardon himself. He could go to Russia.
Pardon himself.
How old is he, though? He's like in his 70s, right?
78.
Yeah.
He's up there.
He's an older man.
He's the type of rich that his age has stopped a little.
He's going to grab someone off the street.
They'll grab someone off
I know
the street.
somebody, this older, wealthy person in New York, every 2 years, he has a heart tune-up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He voluntarily goes to get opened up. He has to be like 80 now. But he has the heart of a young person.
Oh,
probably
wow.
a young black person.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
They
He probably stole someone's heart.
Yeah.
If he got
He got the money.
if
He got the bread. He got the bread to do it. I didn't believe
he
it.
got a
Maxie.
16-year-old black girl like that been missing.
What? No, that
That's
girl's not
probably
really
what's
missing.
I'm not saying that girl,
Oh, okay.
obviously, but there's plenty of other girls that.
Yeah.
have
It looked
Okay.
like she about 25 to be exact.
And
But
you
that's
know,
what I kept
a
saying.
black woman's heart is
older.
strong.
So he probably has the heart of a black
Because we
woman.
have to endure
Yeah.
so much. So
I
he
agree- I
so
agree.
he has
Your
the
heart
heart of a
It's
black.
like a Miami Dolphin fan's heart.
Oh, wow.
Wow. That was
Very strong.
Was that a low? Was that
Dolphin fan. I love the Dolphins.
The low key jabs. Okay, so
But you got to be strong. You ain't no easy ride.
yeah, because the world is something serious out here for black women. We
Yes,
have
it
to
is.
have a strong heart. You gotta have a strong heart and a strong mind, and be able to say yo feelings and keep moving. That's what you gotta do, or else you just end up in a bad place. Good to see you, Rick. Thanks for our mental health analysis. We appreciate you. What are you doing to contribute to the hearts and minds of black women?
Back rubs and sweet nothings in their ear.
wow, sweet nothing.
Wow.
all of them?
Real petty, Rick. Really, really
As
petty.
many as I can.
Really petty.
Someone got to do it. It's a little line, but
So
I'm trying to get to the.
So because I'm really trying to because obviously, hey, motivational rap, your name, your moniker is Rick Petty, and I'm always looking for things that are petty, and I'm not over this story with Fizz and
April.
That
Is that?
because now I saw
I've
hey
been
Mr. 2 Degrees,
watching my mouth. I don't know why you brought this up.
I'm so sorry, but like
That shit too light skinned for me.
Are you talking about the
hey
Love and
Chris
Hip Hop
Torres,
joint?
I don't know like. What? Okay, I don't watch other cities Love and Hip Hop. Okay, I'm very loyal to Love and Hip Hop Miami, and I will watch that all day. But it's tough for me to watch other cities. But the whole Fizz thing, I don't understand what the big deal is. And then I didn't understand like why everybody else was more upset than Omarion actually was. Like Omarion.
Oh no, he's upset.
Oh, he's
upset.
He playing it the right way.
He is moved.
Hey,
I can't
Raj
even lie
Morris,
to you.
what's going
Ain't
on?
nobody. He's the pettiest person right now.
Get in here. So Omarion is the most petty out of the Omarion April Fizz controversy. So April is with Fizz, and then I feel like
how is Omarion the most petty though?
I don't know.
He's the victim in all of this.
He is the victim.
And I just said air quotes. Air quote victim.
She is who she is.
He is the
He is
victim.
not a victim.
He's not a victim.
So look at all of these people.
He's
You
not
got
a victim.
Fizz and April and all the other people.
He's no longer in a relationship with the mother of his children.
Okay.
So he is not a victim.
Okay, so but look at the issues that people have with this. Look at the issues people have. His former group member, who now says that they actually weren't that close; they were just co-workers.
Right.
Kind of like the basketball player that went.
You gotta
beat up-
play it off.
Yeah, exactly. He was just like,
it's just
Fizz said we weren't actually that close. We were just co-workers. They grew up together though.
Right.
So you would think there would
Grew
be
up together, traveling the world.
You would think that there would be a
Eat,
sense of
sleep.
familiarity, loyalty. I don't know. He's going after his homeboy. Like she popped 2 kids out for his group mate. That seems kind of.
But with men, it's different. Like there's no loyalty with men.
No,
With
no,
women-
See, don't they say bros before? Do we say
Yeah,
something
bro,
so?
before you know.
Oh, yeah.
But they do that. Men, come on, Rick. You know.
But
men.
you're not gonna wife the chick though.
You're not
I
gonna
know a
wife
lot of
her.
dudes that'll go and slide with someone's ex-girlfriend, ex-wife
So
even.
this is a
Slide,
there is,
but not
there is
keep her.
code. I think if it was like you said, a slide, you'd have seen
should've been
dudes be
nothing.
like, "Oh, he need to suck that up. That's whatever, man. You weren't going back there anyhow, right?"
But that's his kid's mother though. Like,
Yeah,
where is the
would've
boundary here?
Would have been, but the fact you gonna go over there and turn my kids into a whole uncle stepchildren.
Step-dad.
We have feelings too. Dang it.
Step uncle.
Is that what you're saying?
you gonna put my. That's a real confusing thing that you put.
That
My,
is
So Omarion is a victim then, right?
I'm not saying he's.
You're
a victim.
proving the point that
I've
he's
been-
a victim.
I've been
He's not a victim
confused.
'cause he's
That's
okay.
doesn't mean I'm a victim. I am confused.
You get. They are who they are.
Period.
You know, they're messy, and it was a messy situation which Fish never got involved in. As Omarion, that's his leftover. If that's what you want to do, you do with it. I don't think he's a victim.
gotta
Okay,
hold her-
can
I
we
gotta hold her to it.
can we briefly adjust someone
Like-
else's relationship that I really shouldn't care about, but it's just interesting
Who,
because
girl?
it unfolds on Instagram.
Who?
So what's going on with J.R. Smith's girlfriend and Ray J's girlfriend? Like Ray J's
Now, J.R.
girl-
Smith was caught cheating on his wife, and the wife put a beautiful prayer out
Right,
to
and
J.R.
then-
and his
but-
mistress, like praying for them. And I didn't watch the video yet.
No, she
but
said
a prayer.
said God
She did.
told
I got a prayer,
her
all right.
in response to everything that's been going on. God told her to pray.
Okay.
And so
on
she,
Facebook,
she did,
on Instagram,
and that God told her to pray and post it.
God said that.
Yes,
God on Instagram.
that's God in heaven.
Oh, okay.
So recently, I just saw like within the last few hours that he released a post that did God forget to tell his child to include in the prayer that they've been separated for months. That
Oh,
she forgot to include
Okay.
that in the prayer.
that's a really good.
Oh, so then he wasn't cheating.
So separated or legally separated or
'Cause you're
divorce
still
pending.
married. If you're still married.
I think black men don't cheat. So
That's what you think?
Black
That's what she knows.
is
Oh,
that
okay.
the hashtag? Black men
Rick.
don't
So Rick,
cheat?
that's like you're one of the
Hey,
black
let's
men
play
that,
world.
that doesn't cheat.
Black
Rick.
men don't cheat.
There's a lot of
so,
black men that don't cheat.
I was just asking about you.
So he is.
You.
Well, I don't
Talking about
have
you,
to,
brother.
I don't have that
So
kind
do
of
you
work.
guys
Come on
think
now.
it changes
He
things?
I
Does
don't
it
have that
change
kind of
things
worry,
if
so
Okay.
change
I
that.
don't
Max said she
report to
prayed for him to
anyone.
come back?
Oh,
He's
okay.
not coming back. So does that change things if they were separated for a few months and then he was
Yeah,
out with
we're not
someone?
together.
Does that change things?
We're not together. It
When
depends
it-
on what they
You gotta. People have different definitions of when marriage is considered over.
Okay,
Now
because
legally,
I remember Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade were took a break.
and he had
He
but
had
they
a
were
break,
not married
baby.
then.
yeah.
Okay, so if you're not married and you take a break, then it's not cheating.
I feel like if you are married and at whatever point that you decide that my marriage is over, but you're just waiting on, like, I'm not going to stay in a bad marriage and wait on a judge to bang a gavel
Right.
to tell me that it's done.
Okay.
If we both make the decision, hey, this thing is over, then cool. It sounds like JR's wife didn't get the memo.
You didn't get the memo?
Over.
Or
TV news
if
baller.
he's still playing here and then doing that.
She
'Cause a lot of
said-
men do that.
That's part of it too.
They
He
dab
could-
here
yeah.
and go there. And I'm not with you.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so
When
your
it's
emotions
convenient.
are tied to
That's
it.
And they have children together?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, this is gonna be messy. I need call me JR and
Yes,
his wife.
you,
Call
yes.
me.
You
I got
need to
y'all. I
call
hope
now
y'all
so she
straighten
can
all
get you
this
guys
out.
together.
Yes.
Yes.
What are we doing about Princess? Is that her name? she's like all on Instagram airing out Ray J. Oh, he did this and that. Is this like a generational thing? Where instead of actually going to therapy, we're just like, let's just put it all on the gram and see what people on, or is it like a shame thing?
So yes, I agree.
She's trying to shame him.
It is a
hey,
generational
Kim, I love her.
thing.
You think it's
Yes,
Trump
because
has
this
just been
generation,
impeached. Breaking news.
this generation's one of the big thing is they want to be heard.
Officially nice. Well,
yeah, but
Senate
you're
gotta vote on it,
shaming.
so
You're
let's see.
shaming your husband,
They're not
and then you're gonna
paying
go.
attention
I understand
to
what you're saying. You're shaming him. You're
You-
embarrassing him just to go.
You
back
come
to
from a
him.
different generation.
And they are
sweetheart.
back together,
And
right?
you're back together. That's just humiliating. To me, I think all of this is like publicity stunt.
It's like
Okay.
they need a
No, I
storyline, though,
think
right?
that's-
Storyline because
No, it's
I don't
that's
see the
this
purpose
is
behind
how
it.
this is how 'cause
This
we can
generation
name-
handles things.
No, you're
Yeah.
right, because I know 2 people from my neighborhood that's doing the same thing. You're right. No, you're right. It is generational.
generational.
it's sad though.
Listen.
It's bad, Rick.
No. Is it
I
because
didn't say I
is it
agree with it. I just
because
learned it.
is it
Yeah.
because they work so hard to put their relationship information on, like,
No,
when
they-
it's good, like, oh, me and
'Cause
Bay on
this is the
vacay, me
thing.
and Bay having a baby.
They
me
know
and Bay-
for a fact
Mm-hmm.
that it's detrimental,
Yes.
right? They know for a fact there is no help on social media.
Right,
No.
there's no help.
No help.
So why are
Right?
we going on there?
This is, and for them, this is not the first time they've done that.
Her and him,
And
or
you know that they do not need the money.
oh, they don't. No, Ray J.
Raycon is doing quite well.
Raycon.
Yeah, and he sells
his-
weed too.
People that make money
He has
always
cannabis.
want more money. So.
Yes, I'm sorry. Cannabis. I was
Cannabis.
just going by how the white man used to say it.
So Ray J's cool. So she's just trying to basically shame him, right?
It's not even. I don't think it's about shaming him.
Hey, the
she
realist,
wants to
what's
be
going on?
heard.
Okay. She's like, you're not listening to me.
Right or wrong, I want to be heard.
I guess you're
Okay.
seeking attention. That's what
Okay.
it is.
Okay.
Right
Okay.
or wrong, I
Well,
want to be heard.
what I'm doing is I'm sending positive thoughts to all of them. JR, hey
That's
Tyrone
wonderful.
Cross, Princess,
Fizz and them.
Yes,
the
Fizz and
kids,
them.
the step uncles, all of
positive
them.
The step-
thoughts to
yeah.
you guys.
Yeah.
Positive thoughts. Hi, Mom. Okay, so
What about what about what's the other one in that group?
hi, Mom. In which group?
There's Fizz,
What, Monique?
Omarion, and
Oh, the guy, the brown skinned guy?
yes.
Yeah.
I don't know the
He
name.
was in that too.
Yeah, he's
He was
in
on
it
the
'cause
show.
he's the one. He's had a relationship going on with Omarion's mother.
Oh wow.
That's what it is.
Too much.
Wait,
Is it because
I didn't hear it.
J
Yeah.
Bug,
J Book.
J Bug was
So everybody
Was
smashing
milfing
Mario
out here.
people.
Oh, Mario.
Oh, now he's a victim for real.
nah. That's a victim.
Now he's a victim.
That's a
Oh,
victim.
He's a
You're not
victim.
gonna
Getting around.
everybody
Smashing
smashing
my
all the women in his life.
He's crazy.
He can't. They can't.
Well, I have.
Smash.
But I thought he had an icebox. Where's high school?
Where his heart.
He
used to
needs
be.
to. He
Is
has to.
Omarion Sagittarius? Can we Google that? Is he Sagittarius? Because I feel like he.
I
Actually,
want to Google it.
Oh,
but this ain't
Marion
got
is
this
me.
camera.
Yeah.
Oh, Marion
Reading
is
my
me.
notes.
Like in that situation, I'd be like,
Whatever.
I'd be like, okay, cool. When the manager
Was that
comes
true,
to me,
though?
like, who's going
I
on
don't- he
Millennium
said-
Tour?
he
I would
said,
be like,
I'll
I'm
put
gonna
my
just
own
go
dirt out.
alone.
Yes. Nice.
I'll just go on the Millennium Tour alone.
What about his wife? How does she feel with all this? Well,
Exactly. How does she feel?
Well,
So-
Marion is the star anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh,
if they're
Marion
there.
is
So he can
the
call
biggest-
Bow Wow, Sierra. He can call all them and just do a tour, right?
No, he's
he
doing,
doesn't.
he's
He,
doing
November
Millennium
12th is
Tour.
what?
Oh, he's a
this one.
Scorpio.
He's on the cusp, though. He's on the cusp.
oh wait, the 12th is not. It's no. It's
Oh,
close. It's
no.
close. The 12th.
Thank you.
The 12th isn't the cusp, is it?
No,
The
but
20th.
we
No, the
we just
20th.
gonna follow our lead because
He's
it's
not
her
even
show.
close.
Oh, okay.
You can
Sometimes
tell
you
me.
just-
You can
It's
tell me.
the 20th,
I
but
asked you to Google it.
they're next door.
Okay,
We
so he-
on first of
So
all.
he's a whole Scorpio.
Whole Scorpio.
Oh, Marion is a whole Scorpio. Okay, I was getting Sag vibes
Fizz
because he
better not
was,
be no
he was just
Sag either.
unbothered. He was
Fizz act like that.
unbothered.
No, he's not unbothered. He played the long game.
Did you guys watch his Vlad video?
No.
So he did an interview with DJ Vlad, and Vlad was like, "Okay, so you don't care?" He was like, "Listen, real cool about it. It's almost inebriated,
Right.
unbothered level." He was just like, "Listen, I mean, that's that on that. That's them. I mean, I don't like what he did. That's my kid's mother, but I mean, what can I do?" That's the dude's attitude.
But did,
No, he did
That's
do
a
what he
hel-
could do.
That's a
He
healthy
cut
attitude.
them out of show.
Oh, I'm not
Talking
going
about
on
that
tour
tour.
with you now. I be like, listen, I'm cool with you, but I'm not going on tour with you.
I'm not going on tour.
But did-
I'll keep y'all $4 million in my pocket.
Yeah.
but did you see Fizz in the kitchen?
Huh? What?
Checkmate.
Well,
Fizz in the little boxer brief.
Oh,
I know why.
Body.
Oh,
Marion has a nice body.
No, we're not talking about the
talking
body.
about all the body. Oh, you
We're
talking
a
about
certain part of Fizz's body.
Bruh.
Fizz is well endowed.
oh
I guess. Do you really think that's a reason?
Some women
to get with somebody?
Yeah.
I think every woman listening has probably been like, you know what? He ain't got a job. He live with his mama. He does have 3 baby mamas, but that thing like a tripod. So I feel like I love him.
I love him.
Gucci even had a song. I think I love it. Like people fall in love with certain parts of a person's body.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Fizz is blessed.
Fizz
is blessed.
If you're younger and inexperienced, it's really easy to fall in love with that. You never fell in love with like a dude. Okay.
This is an image thing. No.
other things about the person, but I can honestly say I've never been
Yours is not even.
What do they call it?
Yours is
Dickmatized,
an organ,
right?
not even a body part. It's the brain.
It's the brain.
It's
Okay.
the brain.
Yeah, that's why I have woke phase, because I'm
Yes.
like, oh, you wanna change the world? Okay.
I like you.
Some women are like, you want to change your own uterus? Okay.
You want to liberate and educate the youth? Oh, okay.
You want to liberate and educate my
That
bottom half?
You know, bleep these bleeps. Yeah, for real. So that's kind of my problem, but I'm working through that.
Yeah.
Absolutely working through that.
Nothing to work. That's a good thing, though. Sapiosexual, right? That's what they
Yeah,
call it.
Demi.
Demisexual, yeah.
It's demi.
Demi. Okay. What's a demi?
Demisexual. That means you have to have a friendship and an intellectual relationship before you're sexually attracted to someone.
But that's what you should have.
I mean, I
I'm
don't think
just
it's
saying.
everybody has different things. Some people are
You
like,
have an attraction and that to follow, you know?
it's everybody's different.
Can't deal with no dummy.
You know,
Can't do it.
Some people are like,
Them
I don't.
hormones hit. Them pheromones hit. Yeah, it is
Right.
what it is.
Right.
At this point.
I feel like when I was younger,
There is such thing as chemistry. I believe this.
Yeah, it's
right.
chemistry.
I
I
think
don't
people
wanna-
look
That's
for
true.
chemistry for sure because, like, Disney movies and media are
Yeah,
like,
not to say
you
that.
need that spark.
think
Not
women
to
do
say
that
that being, you don't
Men don't look
find
for chemistry.
certain
Yeah,
things.
absolutely. But I think
But-
we more looked for that spark. But I feel like more and more as I see different interviews and stuff of people that have longevity, for some reason, they always say they hated each other in the beginning. They're always like, oh, when we first met, I couldn't stand this person.
Yeah.
Like, more people say that than when we first met. It was like, fireworks, da-da-da-da. I feel like more people are
can't
like, I wasn't really interested.
I wasn't feeling them.
Like, it grew over
Yeah.
time. It grew over time.
Like,
So the question of the week, you guys, is a very interesting question. It is the question that comes up every year about this time. And I don't want to cheat. I don't want Naja to go first since she's a professional in this area. So I'll save her response for last. So, if your boyfriend or husband or girlfriend or wife says that she needs to sleep over her ex's house so that they can wake up with their kids on Christmas morning, what do you respond? You go first, Debbie.
Okay. I will tell my husband, it's fine. You can go over there. Just make sure you take everything with you, and you can wake up. And you can wake up every morning with your kids. That's fine.
No, if you go over there, don't come back.
Just take everything with you, and you can wake up every morning.
every morning.
If that was the case, you'd have been with her.
Hey, Adawe. So, Rick, what's your response?
No, don't
to...
bring that shit
Rick said, "Don't bring it over here."
up.
Come
At
on,
least
Rick.
not just
Rick, you
yet.
gotta ask. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm way over here. There's a whole little line.
I mean,
of things.
we can't have Naja answer because she's a trained professional in this area. We can't ask her about.
Well, you
blended
know I'm
families.
going to be the wrong one. So
The wrong
wrong
one.
one. She's going to need to
Personally-
come and fix and
Right.
guide me back to the professional.
Okay, so if that happened, if my person said they need to go do that, I would be like, "What time we going over there?"
Oh yes.
Oh, you're going too.
Oh yeah, we'll go over there.
Match your pajamas, right?
Absolutely.
Hey.
You know, what
I
I'm
would
saying?
hope. You know what? I would hope that's
Because
the
I would
relationship.
want to be on some Kimura Russell Simmons vibes. Like, we so rich, we're like on our yacht for Christmas, and like it's cool. Everybody's
like
on
the
yacht.
Even if it's not so
Jada and Cherie.
I would hope that the relationship, because I think the thing that people don't pay attention to is when you need to have a relationship with that other person.
That's cool. Right. You have a relationship.
So if you have a strong, I would hope that the relationship good enough where you both, everybody,
everybody's invited.
You know what? We could just rent a cabin and we all go to that cabin. I don't have to go to your house.
Right. We could do a cabin.
We can do a cabin.
Right.
So I like.
Marlon, how are you?
Strong,
shout out to candidate for Miami Commission.
I like strong personalities. I have a thing for like strong personalities.
So are you gonna let?
Real
Are you gonna let
women that
What's up, I am
can weather without me? I like.
So are you letting your significant other sleep at her baby daddy's house on Christmas Eve? Yes or no?
Oh no! Why does she need to go over there?
Are you?
What did he said go over there.
Why does she need to go over there?
Like, okay. I wouldn't go
with him. I would be like, okay, cool. You need to go sleep. Or I would be like, sweetheart, don't you know what time the kids wake up? Let's just wait outside in the driveway 5 o'clock in the morning. When they wake up, we'll just slide right in there. Boom, we'll be there. But I think that if you are in another relationship, you can't
make any sense
sleep at the house of your former partner, even if you're co-parenting. I don't think that's healthy.
There's no rationale.
That's another Tyler Perry
but
movie.
No, exactly. I think you can, like you said, if it's like something that
you plan together,
Strong Arm Live Facebook page, so you can get the whole show.
But to me, I just feel like my significant other, even if he shouldn't even bring that to my attention.
Strong Arm Live Facebook.
I don't think that's a question he should even try to even come ask me. I just feel like that's very disrespectful.
You think?
Yes. No, you're gonna ask me to go sleep over our house? No, there's no logic behind that at all. Don't even ask me that because I feel like you're disrespectful. Don't even ask me that.
One, they should know.
Would you let your significant other sleep over their ex's house?
Yeah, but
I don't think
we
I
could
could
plan something, but
a woman that's going to be with that.
That would say, "Okay, babe, I'll see you when you get back."
What Jada did.
But Jada think it's
a whole other country.
They have that type of relationship
where they're like,
I'm good with my baby's daddy, but not that good.
Okay, so Rick says no. You said hell no, and I said I would just want to go. No, Trump has been given the article of impeachment, but the Senate has to adjudicate him before he gets removed from office.
He done threatened the whole Senate.
So
yeah.
So Naja, who is the expert in this area, hey Stacy the broker, what is the appropriate response to can I sleep over my baby mother's house, baby father's house?
For the holidays. Christmas is coming up.
Wake up with my kids.
All right, so Christmas is coming up. Holiday season is always one of my busiest times as a step family coach because people are going through it. You search basically.
Step family coach?
Yes, I'm a master step family coach actually. So a master step family coach.
I just wanted Ricky to hear it.
Yes. NajaHall.com. So, my job is extremely important because there's a lot of us that are co-parenting, step parenting, recoupled with people that have children. And so this time of year is really stressful because we are sharing one child between two households. So the question is it appropriate? Or what would you do if the person you were seeing said, hey, I want to spend Christmas morning with my child's father or mother?
No, they say they want to spend Christmas morning with their kids, but they got to sleep over.
So, the first thing is if this person is single.
Okay.
If they are single and this is the family structure, and if that's something you want to do, then fine. What it does do is send mixed signals to the child, though. Because if you're going through a healthy process of uncoupling, then not only do you have to do that, but then your child has to see that my parents are no longer together. Because they need to quantify that we're doing this thing separately. Now, if you, the thing that becomes really confusing is people don't really know where to draw the line.
Okay.
Because a blended family ain't black and white. It's a big old gray area.
Okay.
And that's when we start to end up in family court and arguing and restraining orders and giving the new person problems and someone not being able to get over it. So if you have an agreement with your co-parent and you're not in a new relationship, cool. Yeah. If you are in a new relationship and you are the person you're dating says, hey, my ex-wife says that I got to come over so we can have Christmas morning together. When you get in a new relationship, that's when the dynamic kind of changes, because you don't you have to really pay attention to how your new person feels.
Yes.
Essentially, I would think that would make most people uncomfortable, but it depends on, I guess, like what's best for the child. No, it is not best for the child to see mom and dad, even though they're divorced, together in the house.
Okay.
That sends a very confusing message.
I
I know
agree.
some people that have done that. I know some that have done it, but it still leaves a very confusing message. I'm going to say this categorically. Most people, even though your parents might have had a bad relationship, or you maybe never even seen them in the same room, you want your parents to be together.
Right.
2-year-olds, 40-year-olds. I got clients right now who can't accept a new stepmother.
They're
But
adults.
stepmom is
And they're
50.
adults.
Yeah,
Right.
and they're adults. Like, these are grown people. They just
Right.
wish their parents were back together. So you got to give this child something to understand and to qualify that.
Okay.
But nah, it's
So, no, it's
disrespectful.
not a good idea.
To answer the question, overall, not for anybody. It's
Okay.
not a great idea.
Okay. And generally, if somebody's even asking that, hey, aren't they still together? Like, if your person is saying, can I sleep over the mother of my child's house tonight because I want to wake up with my kids? Like, then it gets into, well, where in the house are you going to sleep?
Then it gets into what's the boundary?
Right.
the-
where's
What
the-
are you
what's
going to
the
wear to
stopping point?
sleep? Like, why don't you
Yeah.
just sleep in the driveway? Like, it's too much.
Who's
It's like-
controlling this? It sounds like there's one controlling individual, because a healthy person that
Yeah.
has broken up and moved on, or even just trying to uncouple, as they say, they wouldn't really do that. That's not healthy.
Okay.
That's not
So,
healthy.
what's your opinion? So, you definitely feel like that's a no.
I think it's a no.
What's your opinion on if the new person wants to tag along? How soon is too soon for the kids now to interact with whoever you're dating?
I think give it a year. First 6 months of a relationship are like you're dating a person's representative. You ain't real. They ain't real. It's just not real. We're still
Okay.
putting on a happy face. Then the next 6 months after that are the definition stage.
Okay.
So then maybe like a year. You kind of know if this person's going to stay around or not.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
don't introduce them until a year.
I would
in.
definitely say a year. Wait a year.
Not even introduce.
You know what? Unless you're doing a play date. Oh, hey, this is my friend so and so. But no,
Okay.
not hey, this is my new girlfriend or this is my
Okay.
new boyfriend.
Okay.
Nah.
Because then they have to weather through the breakup.
Yes.
Hey, Jermaine. Hey, Venus.
Do you think it's on a case by case basis? Because with my
Absolutely.
with my situation,
8 to 12 months.
when I met my husband, he jumped right on
You
it.
can-
But you know,
You gotta come
everything
when
is
you
on a
come to
case by
Miami.
case basis. I
Yeah.
feel like there's no, like I said, there's a big gray area with all this stuff. And you know, when I say it, I'm just looking at statistics and what research shows. But we know people that have met
you
two-
just feel it. I just
Yeah.
think that you can feel the warmth.
But
I just
on the safe side to say best practice is a year.
okay.
Okay.
Because you know,
You never- yeah, you're right.
know, you have a good idea. And I will say this: the divorce rate for first marriages is 50%. Second marriage is 70%. So people aren't really able to
Oh,
choose the
wow.
right partner the first go round. So that's why I tell people to wait, because you might think it's right,
And
but then are
then-
you equipped and really qualified to choose a proper life partner anyway? Most people are not.
But I think you grow and
Stefan?
you grow and learn.
You said the divorce rate for first marriage
Aw,
is 50%.
because
Yes.
you're perfect.
Yeah.
Divorce rate
Second marriages is 70.
She said she
It's
would.
even higher.
Good job.
Yes.
The
So it's more
experts
likely to
say
get divorced.
that that's the right
So
way.
marriage,
Yes.
You have
That's-
to
you
go
have-
maybe
on,
marriage is just
the
a mistake.
Facebook page for at Strong on Live, and you can see.
Well,
all
then
the
you know,
cool
then you
stuff.
have all these children that are being raised in 2 different households if people aren't getting married. So it's kind of a
No.
institution that they put
Actually, my
together.
parents are
With
from
marriage is
Jamaica.
work. It's work. If you're not willing to work,
Yeah.
there's no point in it because you grow. You grow in different
Do-
stages of your life.
Do you
know?
think there's different standards for men and women in terms of the timing of introducing? Because I feel like
Yes.
for men,
Unfortunately.
sometimes I feel like they don't follow the 1 year, 6 month rule. I feel
No.
like they kind
It's a
of
1 year,
introduce.
6 month rule.
I think
Well,
they
I was
go,
just saying what best practice, you know. There's
they
not a
go
rule.
along, kind of like, okay, I really like this person, or yeah, and then you know, I
You
feel
know,
like
I have
women
an answer
probably
for
a little
that,
more
though.
careful.
I have an answer.
But
Okay.
what about men like me? And I know a lot of
He
men.
said
like
men
me.
like me.
And I know
Let's
a
hear
lot
it,
of
work
men because
husband.
we have this.
What does work
Boy,
husband
I
say?
don't
Hold
want
on,
you around my
let me
kids,
turn.
period.
Let me turn.
Until
I like that.
Okay.
I'm not comfortable with women.
Yeah.
Because I
Did
don't
you have a
trust you.
stepmother experience that
No,
was
my parents
okay.
have. I don't know.
My parents together.
My parents are. Well, my parents been married.
Okay.
And still married.
Okay.
I have to watch that because I don't want, the internet is unforgiving. You say the wrong thing,
Yeah.
come back, and then I become a whole meme out here.
What you said is real though, because I think men switch women like they don't know.
Yeah.
They
But I
have
do
fun.
know
A lot of men
of
have
men-
fun. We try to find life partners.
I
Yeah.
think
Okay.
there's a lot of men who don't play about like.
No, they don't.
It depends
Like, I'm
Yeah.
what your individual mentality
There's
is.
some girls I've dated for a year and never had.
She will not be around your
She's
kids.
never.
Yeah.
You were
I
like,
know.
mm-mm,
But did you
child.
consider that person as a
You guys, we
prospect?
didn't let
That's what
Stefan
the issue
answer.
is for
You
me.
see, because you never
No one,
you didn't
no
pursue
one
her as a
listened to
prospect though.
Stefan.
Oh.
Stefan had a point, and Stefan is making sure that
Stefan
we look
is
awesome.
Silent.
So go ahead. He's our
Oh, she's gonna put me on the spot now.
Dante Saint. What's up?
I
Get
think
in here.
when it comes to men and women, men, we already have a pretty much idea of what a relationship is going.
That's what I yeah.
Really?
Women
Yes.
are like trying to figure out
What?
his intentions. You know?
Hey, Mike
Men have
Curtis,
the-
that's
they
a
know.
lie. That's a
You don't
lie.
think so? They know if they're gonna
That's
just
a lie.
they know if they're gonna just give you that one hit.
We know.
They know
Listen,
they're
let
gonna
me
give
just
two
tell
in
you
there.
this. First of all, I'm a huge Iceberg Slim fan, so please don't judge me. But women choose.
Women
Women
choose.
choose.
Okay.
These do not choose you. You choose them.
You choose.
Okay.
You don't
100%.
choose the destination.
Period.
You're correct.
You choose the mate. You don't choose the destination.
Oh, that's a
Women
good meme.
choose,
I
child.
like that.
Women
That's
choose.
tweetable.
That's tweetable.
Let's tweet that.
All right or not.
You wrong.
I like
You choose
it.
The prospect.
Your
You choose
prospect,
No,
the
yeah.
I
direction
think
of the
women
relationship.
choose.
But we can make the direction.
and
We choose.
See, you
women
better be careful,
choose,
brother.
and they might
Don't
know.
answer everything.
You may think she's
Let me
the
help you out.
prospect, but that
Be
same
careful. I
prospect
see
might
you
end up
about
being
to-
your wife.
Don't-
It's about
But
to color.
sometimes
I don't know
women.
if you got that
I
many
think-
fly answers.
No, I think sometimes women lean into a lie. Like they're leaning into
I
a
agree.
hope as
I agree.
opposed to what's actually there. They're like, well, he
I
ain't
agree.
shit, but you know what?
Don't do it.
He could be, we could be right on the cusp.
Yeah, women do like
But
to
we
get
don't.
high hope.
What is it,
Yeah,
Swear?
women do like getting high
But we,
hope.
yeah, women
Right.
need to stop, dating potentials. I call them potentials.
I don't say
I do
that-
think
no.
men know if they're
It's
going to
all right
play or
to date
stay.
Potential.
No.
It's you gotta be wary of
At a
hope.
certain age.
Yes, hope is a beast.
Hope is a different thing.
Hope will get you
Hope
twisted.
is like I hope he can change.
Check, but I'm saying, like,
or
you're right.
I hope my coochie can change his mind. That's a big hope. And I'm like, bruh.
I didn't say.
Listen, if I could have my own church, that's what my ministry would be. Sis, it's biology.
But
It's all the same. You need to come with something
else,
else.
bring something else to the table,
He is not cheap. He is just not economically available to you.
right?
He is not a hoe. He is just not willing to be monogamous
With
to you.
Yeah.
So find you your man that's gonna give you what you need and be consistent with you. That's what it is.
But do they know who they are?
And I think that's so important.
That's the problem.
Self-exploration
Yes.
is very important, and I'm not trying to be nasty. I'm talking about self-exploration. In
No,
terms
you
of,
need to be nasty.
No, in
on that.
You got to know who you are inside and out.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you.
terms of
So-
talking about what you want and what you don't
I remember
want. Okay,
my daughter's trunk party,
men do the same thing.
and it was.
Oh, really?
I realized that the
Wait,
women-
do men date for potential too?
Yes, men date for potentials.
I had no
Potential to
idea.
get that.
Is that true?
No potential, like she
No
ain't nothing, but
potential.
she giving something
Really?
all the time.
I have never seen.
I want to
that.
hear what he was going to say about
Yes.
his daughter's party.
What I mean
what
by
Mike
that.
Curtis
With-
said that
what I-
they sometimes date women
I'm not
for
gonna
when me,
potential.
argue
when me and
because I
Swan
don't
were
know
speaking,
What
What sample
Wow.
you grab?
what I
to
mean,
get
what
that-
I mean, what I mean by
that
that is,
conversation.
Hell yeah.
When a
Ace
woman-
Boogie said hell yes. Dante said hell yes.
when a woman and a man
Hey,
go on a
Eugene.
date, you guys are thinking about, I want to hit it. The first date is
On
not
the first date?
Yeah, men,
Okay.
that's what they want. They see the physical appearance,
I
whatever.
need to start.
And
thinking
when
that way.
we're sitting there, we're like, can he take care of me?
What?
I think about everything.
Okay.
I
I
don't
need
know.
to
I
start
want to make sure
thinking
that
that
person's
way.
secure. I don't go on a date just to think I'm going to hit
because
the guy.
I
I'm
got
just
caught
saying.
up.
You mean
I
have
got
sex?
caught up with some vagina that couldn't take care of me.
I understand, but I'm just saying. So when you go,
So I need to start
it's not a
thinking that
physical
way.
attraction for you at first. Like you want to, you want to
me
do
to tell
that.
you the truth? I go out sometime with people. I'm going out just
Everybody,
see what happens.
people do that though. That's why it's called dating. It's
It's
not
dating.
commitment. It's just dating.
Rick wastes people's time. He
That was last year.
Rick,
I did plenty of time.
but Rick, your name is for real though.
I didn't give
He
myself
is
that.
steady for real.
I've never
Rick
gave
dates
myself
to waste
that
people's
so much.
time. He said it last year and he's doing it this year.
I haven't been doing it this year.
Okay, good.
Don't you, don't
okay,
you.
girls who's
Don't you.
tuned
So
in,
men
do
date
not
pot-
get mad at
men
me
date
on the
potentials
Facebook
too, right?
Live.
I don't think
At
so.
Strong
We
Arm
need to
Live.
date
Don't
face
get mad.
value.
Face
Yeah,
value.
face value.
What is the face value?
Well, we're attraction.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
It's just they don't know. They don't know what's behind the face value. It's attraction.
What the face
What you
value
gonna
is.
get that
Hey,
night?
Donald Washington,
No.
get in here.
No.
Or the next
Because
day.
I think I don't know. Let's go back to
You were talking about your daughter's trunk party, though.
Facebook at Strong Arm
What happened
Live.
at
Okay.
the trunk party?
Yes.
So I realized,
Hold on.
me and my many frat brothers,
Iotas.
we raised, like, so they all showed up, and then, you have your female friends, and I realized all the females were scared to speak to her about certain things. And the conversation that happened between the men and my daughter was, hey, you need to explore yourself. In every nasty way. You got to learn to service yourself.
Hello,
you got to be
LA
able to make
Confidential.
certain decisions so you won't make cloudy decisions when dealing with men.
Okay,
That's
so I see
awesome.
what you're saying.
And
You're saying
when
that
I
if you can
I-
please yourself, you won't get dickmatized.
Well, we're talking about
That's
sex, or we're
easier.
talking about her getting educated and getting a job and taking care of herself?
No, I think he's
Well,
talking
they'll
about
get-
they'll get
But
masturbating.
another
that's how you
Oh.
stay focused on
Because
educating
you're
yourself.
talking about
this and that.
masturbating?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Because like
I'ma
this is
give y'all-
gospel.
So
This is Rick's
my
gospel.
my
I can't
inbox
speak
is
'cause I'm
going to be
different.
filled.
It is. I'm petty. That's
men-
Rick.
his name is Rick Petty, y'all.
Here it is.
Men tell our sons that. That's like a man.
Oh,
Like we tell-
see,
It's a
we
man
don't know.
code.
We don't. So for us, it's like we didn't. No. You would tell your son, "Hey, listen, you better beat your meat so you can keep your mind clean."
Keep your mind clean.
Whoa.
Okay.
Do y'all hear this?
Like that's a conversation.
Well, we don't say that to our daughters.
Ask the dark.
I did read a
Is that
study though.
true?
They said ejaculation is healthy.
Is that true?
Like a man has to have a release, but I haven't seen any studies on women. But
so once you
and Floyd
once you-
Mayweather, before he has a fight, he doesn't have sex, right? Like he goes completely
because
celibate.
it's
He's like,
too relaxing.
That's all athletes, though. They tell you not to have sex before you perform,
That's
like
too
on the regular.
relaxing.
Dante said his dad was slacking. His dad never told him that he needed to be masturbating in order to stay focused in school. So you feel like the reason why men and women should masturbate is so that they don't get in bad relationships based on sexual pleasure. Because
Okay.
they can do it
I
themselves.
don't know if
No,
y'all
I'm
done. I'm gonna
asking.
give y'all something to do, and then y'all can tell me
Okay.
how it works.
Okay, tell us.
Before you go out on the date,
Homework. Okay.
masturbate real decent before. Get you one.
Okay.
And see how you even approach that date. If you approach that date differently, more relaxed,
You're gonna
more
be
like
thinking much clearer.
I
you
would-
gonna be thinking clear. You
So
gonna-
y'all-
But you know what?
okay.
It depends on the woman because it's not like sex is not everything.
y'all want to know
I'm
like
not
a really,
saying
you know
it
what?
is everything.
I see
So
what.
let me tell you this
what
though.
you're saying.
Also for women that don't want to masturbate or whatever, I have a secret from when I was single.
Tell me. I wanna
So
hear.
my first date with my husband, I was like, oh, he's so damn fine. And I do not want to be a hoe out in these streets.
Right.
So I was like, I'm not going to shave.
That shit don't work.
It did work. And I didn't shower though.
Oh,
Didn't shower.
okay.
Yeah.
That shit would definitely.
So I was just like, you know, Naja, you need to make sure that you are not going to go there.
Okay, then.
And I did. Yeah.
Right.
So
So
ladies,
you
if you,
went on the first date.
ladies,
My
if you,
story's different.
your story's,
I had sex
Hey,
with my
it's Murphy,
husband
I'll
on
hey,
the
be the one.
third day we met.
okay.
We
wow.
moved in together the next month, and we've been together for 11 years. So I just think it's just what you feel.
I don't know.
That was not my regular routine though.
Yeah.
I made them. I used to make people wait 8 months a year.
Oh, 8 months to a
Wow.
year.
I used to make them wait. I did
I mean,
it.
excuse me.
I've
I
always
Then
been
I
disappointed.
switched. I switched.
You
to
know, I
flip.
feel like you got to do what you got to do. Like, there's 3 different options. He says masturbate. I said, honey, if you desperate like I was, like, so you don't do it, you got to do what you
Right,
got to
you're
do.
like- you're like,
And
I'm
she's
gonna
like,
make
listen,
sure.
after 3 days, we made it happen.
I was the aggressor. He was kind of like, where is Crockett? I was kind of, it's like,
You was like, hey, can I get
hey, and he was like, on the first day, I'm like this. He's like,
some? Oh, wow.
you know, but I got him though. But what I'm saying is,
because I got him.
it was just
I
something
just think
different.
People, you just got to figure out how to get your mind into.
Yeah.
So
get your head
that
in the
you're
game.
thinking clearly as opposed to making the
Yes.
decision out of like sexual.
Because I can see
desires.
how a lot of people. Sexual desires is one thing, but I see how a lot of people confuse hope and potential.
Hope
Right?
and
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And as much as you may not think it's sexual,
But what
a lot
about?
of that
Has nothing to do
be
with sex.
Okay, I
sex
agree
in
with
the
you.
background.
There is a sexual aspect, but there are whole city boys out here that are selling people dreams.
I didn't
Yes.
say that, but
So
it's hard to see what a city boy is if you got the itch to scratch. It's hard. You can
It's
like
hard?
listen. This I got to itch scratch this itch. I told you. I've been with some vagina, and then I'm like, well, hold on. You can't help me. There's not a. You don't come with a meal, a sandwich, or nothing.
Nothing. No
Oh,
hot
Jesus.
Cheetos. She just got hot Cheetos and drinks.
She just comes
So
over.
then, can I can't.
Hi, my
Then
name
the
is.
conversation. Hey, how can we? Let's see if we can. Okay, maybe you good with the finances or something. I realize no. Oh,
She's not good with anything.
oh, this is all crotch in this
Rick
one
got
here.
the itch, Ryan. So you got
This
the
is
itch.
all-
But are you going
I
into
shoulda
it with
scratched
that
itch.
expectation, though?
I should have scratched that itch. So she good at scratching that itch.
Okay,
Mother
I
sucker.
think at this age, for me, I think it's all about communication.
Yes.
If you meet somebody and you're like, I would really like to scratch an itch, I personally would be like, I would like to scratch an itch. How are you feeling about that? And then let the person say whatever they have to say, and vice versa. I think men feel like they evaluate certain women and say, oh, this is what I need to say for this. This is what I need to say
Yep.
for this type of person. I need to tell this person we're going to Givenchy. I need to tell this person I want to get married. I need to tell this person, let's wait. So they have different,
Listen,
Church.
approaches for different
Going to church?
people.
I agree. I
I'm
agree.
leaving.
So that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm just
Set up
trying
right
to
there.
arm you
Yeah, right.
with. I'm
And
trying
I'ma
to.
just,
I'm
you
trying
know.
to give you the right.
And I'm
tool
still
set.
a demi, so I'm just waiting for you to quote Malcolm X or maybe
See,
even
and
Iceberg
and
Slim, and
trust
then
me,
you're in there
somebody's
like
gonna figure it out too. So now you gonna need.
Rick,
I'm
there's more to it.
Hey, Porter Pictures, what's going
It
on?
ain't just the brains. There's a lot to it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but
yeah.
they're gonna know this right series of.
Right.
I just think it's a different stage in your life, though, as opposed to approaching
That's
girl in their
always-
20s and their 30s
I'm
I'm
and their
just saying,
40s. It's different.
you got to be careful.
You got to be
You got to be careful
what you say
because
to
you're
me.
dealing with people. Let's just be
you
honest.
might
If you're
turn
over 30,
around on
most
you.
people got almost 2 decades of experience of shenanigans.
Right.
So as much as you
Come with
think
your
that
game.
you may know,
You don't
they know the predator is very evolved at that age.
Right.
It's a lot that come with that
So
age.
why are people being predators on each other? Like,
That's
I don't
what it
get
is.
it. I feel like if
That's
you don't,
the
We all
way
pray,
of
though.
nature.
that's the way.
If all of us
prey.
is predators, the weakest one become prey.
That's
Okay.
it.
And when that prey get ate, the next weakest is now prey. That's the way of
Hey,
the,
Josie,
I'm
it's
not
new
saying it's
prey
dog
every
either,
week.
but
That's what it is.
that's what it is.
That's
That's
crazy.
because this chick's 40, 50 still falling for them same dumbass games.
Oh,
Ah!
I'm my business.
Shots
Oh.
fired. Shots fired.
Boy, I gotta be
That's-
games, though.
That's why them old players still use it. It got to be working on somebody or they'll stop.
Yeah.
Oh no, no,
Right.
they're innovative. Trust me,
They're innovative.
That's innovative because I've seen. I'm like,
Wow,
look at this
player,
fool.
you done
She about to
stepped it
fall
up.
for it.
Tell me one of the tricks that the older players use.
Do y'all know?
The older players.
Yeah,
use?
the dudes.
I wouldn't know.
Come on, tell us
wouldn't
one.
know.
I know one.
They look
I
like
know
he said.
what-
Okay, like
I
he
know
said,
what
pray.
the Cougars do.
Like he said, praise. Everybody's looking for somebody to pray on. The older players will look at a younger woman and say, okay, how can I give her $40 and make her day better? Like older players offer money. Let me pay your phone bill. Let me pay your phone bill. Let me get you a Bluetooth.
That's why
Yeah,
they
they
You
real
need,
old,
you need a new
'cause
wing.
that's
Like old
$40.
players aren't. And
You can't get a full
certain
set
type
for
of woman is
$40.
impressed
Right.
by that because she
Old
doesn't
players
have
are
much.
But old players are willing to spend.
Right.
My word.
Old players are willing
If
to
you
spend.
get
They're
a girl
willing
a
to spend
wig,
a little bit. Yeah.
Because
Not the new
because
ones.
the
I
wig's
had
about
this conversation
$800.
about
Not the new ones.
that wig stuff might really work. If I really think about it.
So all the
I'm
players need to
realizing
get a hair
I'm getting a lot
plug.
That's
more than
currency.
more than-
They need to get a hair
But
plug.
Rick, guess what? It ain't gonna work for me, boo.
Ah, you like I'm good
Listen,
on the wig.
what the female players, the Cougars, what they do is they cook for a nigga.
Cause I'm
Good stuff.
telling
Because
you,
that shit right there, that was
I'm
the
telling
original thirst trap. I'm making some
it's not.
meatloaf,
It's
a little bit of mashed
It's
potatoes,
becoming
cornbread,
quite-
green beans, you
quite
know,
a
a
These
little
young
fried
girls can't
chicken.
cook.
Right.
These little
these
Instagram
old girls
girls,
can't cook either.
I'm blessed. So I'm good.
It's hard.
I could cook.
I'm
It's
I'm
hard
here
out
to tell
here.
you. I know.
they making
struggles
Alfredo
of
with the
black women.
with the can
But
thing
boy.
with the stuff in
Struggles
the
of
jar.
black men.
String beans at the can.
I know
He's at the can.
the black
God.
woman is the mother of all, right? Where
The
you
queen.
think them
Okay.
sorry ass niggas come from?
Ooh, don't do that.
I'm not
Some
Some
saying.
they daddies.
Don't do
Some
that.
their missing
They
fathers
need to
probably.
be to the
Yeah.
Facebook
I
page
mean,
at Strong
Their dad
Arm
could have
Live.
passed away. That doesn't mean that the dad is
Old
gone
players
because they
pay
wanted
So
to
wait,
be
I
gone.
thought men
I
chose
love
the women like 5 minutes
We
ago.
chose the.
No.
we chose
No,
the-
I said women choose.
Women are the ones.
She
We
said-
are the one that choose.
Yes, Porter Picture say he love a home cooked
You
meal.
think you choose a destination. I'm
that's-
telling a lot of men think they change. Let me tell you something. Women knew their potential. They knew what they can do. Trust and believe. They're gonna direct you in the path that they want you to be.
Oh,
directed.
wow.
So there's
Is that
not no
right?
directions you're gonna
I
choose.
didn't know they could. I don't think that a woman can direct a man. I
agree.
think that
I agree.
a woman can leave a dude that's
agree.
not going in the direction
It's
that
not.
she wants. She
If
can be
you
like,
if he choose to want to do it for you, he's going to do it.
right.
But you have to know what is that missing. What is that missing key within that
You
you
man?
could
A
change.
lot
You
of
could
power.
change. You could change a
Women
dude's
got a lot
mind.
of power.
Like if dude is like,
I've
listen,
been some places when I really think about how I got there.
how did I get?
She
to
got
this
you
Louis
there.
Vuitton
How did I get-
store again? I'm in Gucci again. God
Nah, you ain't
damn.
gonna fool me with the Gucci.
When they have it, it's
I've been there paying that
nothing.
white man no attention.
Can I
That white
cook?
man
And is
ain't-
that what I do to get my man? I can cook, and no, that's not what I do.
We just be a savage. That's what savages do. We don't have to work. Sagittarius don't have to work as hard. I'm just saying.
Oh wow.
We don't. I'm just saying. They come to us
Oh
I
wow.
understand.
by the dozens.
I think Sag is naturally.
It's an
things that
attraction.
It's hard for a lot of people to do.
You know what I think it is?
Like,
I
you
think
naturally do it.
I think it's just a
so
lot
it
of.
doesn't seem hard.
I think a lot of men are attracted to confidence. You know,
I
when
don't-
you're confident.
Confident Sages.
There's not a lot.
What? That's our
No.
sign, baby. We are very confident people. So I don't know what Sag you've been around,
Only.
but I think men are attracted to a lot of confidence. When you're confident, it's a sex appeal. You know,
I'm not gonna put nobody business out.
they're like
We'll
easy
let-
targets or easy hits. I'm just saying.
So, listen, we've had a very robust discussion, and I so appreciate Naja's expertise in terms of telling us that we cannot let our
You're
significant
so
others
sweet.
go over their ex's house
Yeah,
to
that's
sleep.
a bit much.
Because holidays is so stressful. Like you
Yes.
said, everybody's trying to figure
But people
out.
do it though.
But why is it
people do
stressful?
it sometimes?
I just feel like if you have that open relationship with your
Because a lot of
children,
time people.
but if you explain it to your children and you sit down as grown adults and let them know that this is two separate households, you have two Christmases, which is better for you. You get more gifts, and you explain that because I have that. That's my situation, you know, two separate houses. But you set those boundaries. You can't be with this friendly stuff and. I want this person to be here. No. You don't control. Yeah, you don't control. I'm saying as a woman, you can't control. This is my house. You can't
Okay.
control my household. I can't let another woman dictate that, and I'm not gonna let my son's father
I
dictate our
understand.
household either.
Okay.
Right.
I think that's very disrespectful. I'm just saying.
No, I agree.
Hey,
with you.
loyal.
It's tough. Like you got
Certified
people.
27.
Like you got to look at all of us. Like we're just a bunch of traumatized people with backgrounds. We got our own different beliefs. Most people are operating out of this trauma. So now people can't get along, and holidays just exacerbate this stuff that we
I
did or
agree.
did not have. Like they do that.
Give you the statement that was said.
The
I thought
statement that
so
was said.
dope.
What's the statement that was said?
It-
Oh, you still looking for it?
I'm
I
looking
think
for
Oh, okay.
that at the holidays we just have to be extra mindful because there's so many people that are dealing with different traumas, including dealing with blended families, including family members not being there.
Yeah.
as
Death
well.
is somebody
And so,
that's
Yeah.
there.
You know, the holidays for whatever reason bring that
Suicide
out.
rates are way higher.
Yeah.
than the
Yeah.
Hey,
holidays.
Kevin,
Well,
I saw a very.
I mean,
Go ahead.
you know, holiday season.
Ooh, we're gonna
is
have
when
to jump off
everybody
and jump right
find
back
out
on, but you can tune
the
in
true
on at
nature
Strong Arm
of
Live
most of
Facebook
their
page,
relationships.
so you can see the whole.
But I don't think material should define that though.
But
A
I'll
lot of
bring
people,
back.
material.
not true. I'm not saying
I'm
that, but
just
a
saying,
lot of people
find
feel
out
that
the
way.
True, because you've been living a lie. You've probably, and a lot of people. It's not that I'm not saying they've been taken advantage of, but a lot of it is you've been telling yourself a lie all year long, and then this.
Okay,
lie
I understand what you're saying.
Does not come.
So
It doesn't come alive.
So
during
yeah.
holiday season.
so your
There's
dude
no
that
way
has a
to
wife
hide
is
it.
not gonna be there with you for Christmas. What you trying to say?
Right.
So
The dude that you have is gonna be with his family for Christmas, not you.
Now,
Oh yeah, I get it.
now that's a lot of that.
Reality
That's
sets
the
in.
other way
I don't
around.
think so. I mean, I feel like there are some
I know
people
some
who maybe
do a lot
do
of DV
some stuff, and then, or they think they're in a relationship, or their relationship on a certain level, and then a holiday comes around, and it's like, oh no, you're not actually invited. It's so and so that's actually coming, or
Exactly.
the person
That's what
goes
I'm saying.
ghost over
So
the
that mean
holidays.
that mean that you were playing yourself all year long.
Right? Exactly.
I mean,
And
there's a
so
lot. I think all of it.
that
but
can happen.
Back
Hey,
to my
Claudette,
previous
how
point,
are
we're
you?
not really
Formal.
good at
We
judging
know
character.
Trump did get
Yeah.
impeached.
You
She
know-
got impeached.
You
Which
know
has
what it
not
is?
not been
That good at
This right
guilty.
here. But I just think if you know who you are, you
Yeah.
have to know who you are as.
But
an
then you don't know who
Yeah,
the other
absolutely.
Negro is,
But if you-
and that's when it's a
But
problem.
if you don't know who you are, you're gonna be susceptible to
He has
anything.
been impeached.
Yeah.
But he hasn't been adjudicated guilty.
You know
The
what you
Senate
want.
still has
You
to
know
vote
who
on
you
that.
are.
That's true.
Yeah.
Relational malnutrition.
Relational
Ah,
malnutrition.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Check out that video.
Okay.
So it was.
Are we gonna have good news for Black people
Yes.
today? Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
What is your good news for Black people? That's why I asked you.
Oh, you was asking me what my good news for my black people? You can always service yourself.
You can always service yourself. Okay. Thank you.
Stay strong.
Stay strong.
My
Thank you,
very
Rick.
much needed.
Definitely has Trump's back for Mel. Definitely. So, Debbie, what is your good news for Black people?
My good news is my slogan is catch a fade.
Oh,
Hey.
Miss Universe representing for all the
Yeah.
shortcut, fabulous,
Brown
amazing,
girls.
gorgeous women out here
Style Monster.
that are so in love with
honored. It's an
themselves and
honor
their
and
natural being
privilege.
state. So Miss
You
Universe.
gotta go on the Facebook page for @StrongArmLive so you can get the whole feel of the look that Rick is giving me right now, which is a work husband look. He's like really good news for Black people, so and that's what we're on right now.
What is the win? It's hard to resist.
They didn't let Takashi out, so snitching isn't the way. That's what Formel said. Thank you, Formel.
shoot.
They didn't let Takashi out. No, so
Shoot,
your
you
good
be
news
out
is
in-
that Miss South Africa won Miss Universe.
Yes.
And so she had a dope 4C fade. And people,
She
actually, I read
does.
some articles that they were saying that people were telling her to wear a wig, which would be traditional. Like, you know, like
And she stood out.
even years ago. So she actually, if you have time or whatever, you can look at her scores and stuff. But she stood out way before the night because you're actually in the location of the pageant for 3 weeks before the pageant actually occurs. And so there's a lot of different times when you're judged. You're judged at different events and things like that. And you're
Very
constantly-
smart woman.
You're with the judges. So very smart. And, you know, she's a whole community activist in here.
Yes,
she
she
grew up in
is.
Wolf Bay. So good for her. Congratulations. So what's your good news for Black people, Naja?
I had no clue I was supposed to prepare something.
successful
You know what? So I think we just got news on Facebook Live or something like that that the impeachment was what is it? It's
the articles of impeachment. Or
so
he
the
was
articles of
charged.
impeachment have been submitted, I guess, but
Yeah.
we know there's a long way to go to
Right.
actually get him out of office,
Right.
which may not happen, but at least we know that they know that this dude is incompetent. So, and maybe he won't get a second term. So that's great for Black people.
what we
That's
waiting
great for America.
Okay, so my good news for Black people will piggyback off of that in the sense that I just want you people to know, even if the president is impeached, you all still need
Please.
to vote, okay? Because the vice president will replace the president. Let's say if he just got kicked out.
And we don't want that.
Pence
We
is
going back
worse.
to the field.
We'll be
Yeah.
there.
Pence is
Yeah,
gonna
I
make
know
y'all
my
pick
black
a
ass.
cotton.
Kind of
Yeah.
the only reason
Pence is
about
the real deal.
I'm
Yeah.
not all the way like, hey, get. Oh,
He's a
You're
straight
like,
up
wait a minute,
Quaker
Pence.
dude. Like he ready to throw us on the
good
plantation.
So
old boy.
Pence will
No.
be there, and then if for some reason Pence, I don't know, they find out he's like human trafficking, I don't know, whatever, then it will be Nancy Pelosi, which
Even worse.
You know, hey Cam, with every ounce of respect that is deeply embedded in my soul for Nancy, the gangster that is Nancy Pelosi, I don't know if I necessarily 100%, but you know what? I just want us to have one candidate. I can't recall an election season in my lifetime that I recall this late in the game there being no viable candidate for the Democratic Party.
Wait, when do we vote?
Like
for-
this late in the game. Like there's still like
November.
9 or 10 people
November
saying they're
2020.
running. There's still people putting in for president. Like this
But we gotta
last
pick the- we gotta pick the
guy that I
Democratic
want you to
candidate.
go look at his Instagram, Deval Patrick. This is not I'm not obviously trying to you know, whatever, tell you to vote for him. I'm just saying go check it out. It's very interesting. Deval Patrick, he's another black guy. He just put his name in. And he might be very independently wealthy because you have to be rich to do that type of thing. So the good news for Black people is go vote and please serve on a jury. Okay, Rick, your turn.
Please serve on the jury. He said it.
Oh, you said it already.
He said, please yourself.
Please yourself.
Yes.
Stefan, do you want to give the people anything since you're working so hard over there with the sound effects and making sure our graphics look good, making sure that the camera looks amazing? Hi, Williams.
I think good news for Black people is whether Trump gets impeached or not. What happens in there really ain't gonna affect what's coming down on Main Street.
Please vote. Don't listen to Stefan.
Vote.
So we gotta continue. We gotta take our own destination in our own.
Okay,
hands.
okay.
You know what I'm
Lift
saying?
every voice and sing.
Don't look to them to change your life.
Till earth and
Okay,
heaven ring.
that's good
Okay,
news.
well,
That's
I'm here
motivational.
for it. I'm here for it. Stefan is saying we need to get ourselves
Together.
Facts.
Period.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you, Rick, Stefan, Debbie, and Naja, all the way from New York City, coming to hang out with us in the studio today. And Rick, are you ready?
What do you want?
Are you ready for the holidays? Is my question.
Oh, am I ready for the holidays? Yeah.
Are you gonna sleep over someone's daughter's house on Christmas
No,
Eve?
I'm
I just had to throw that one in there. I
I'm
know
gonna be to
times we're at
myself.
overtime. Hey, Barbie
By
Dreams.
yourself, Rick?
Yeah.
Masturbating.
Okay.
Nah.
No? Okay.
Nah, not this time.
Okay. Shout out one more time to our Woke Bay of the Week, Educated Beauty 5, the founder of Broward County B.O.B. at Broward County B.O.B. Go on her page. Hey, what's up, Cherish? And Naja, tell the people where they can find you, look for you in case they need your services, which apparently everybody does because we're just trying to get
Hey
it
guys, so my name is Naja Hall and Instagram Blended and Black. Blended and Black.
Blended
And
and
if you
Black.
are a woman that is dating, married to, or thinking about marrying a dude with children, then find me at VIP Stepmom. So I have two
Okay.
totally different
I'm on-
platforms.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we're gonna have to talk off air.
We'll talk about that later.
Hey, Comic Paul West. Hey, Barbie Dreams. So we will be back. Debbie, I appreciate you so much. You want to tell people where to find you on Instagram in case they need something?
The Beacon of Justice.
Okay,
Reach me
awesome.
on IG or at I Am Her Too.
Awesome.
I Am Her Too is a nonprofit. It's a resource center for women for all needs, legal needs, medical needs. We will assist you as much as
You have
possible.
to
We can
send me
link
your
you
name
to the right
because
people.
that's
It's I Am Her Too. But you can also check me out at the Beacon of Justice.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate both of you. I appreciate
you.
both of my work husbands for being here. I appreciate everyone who is tuned in on the Facebook page at Strong Arm Live, everybody who tuned in on Instagram Live. Obviously, we will be back next week, same time, same place, if Rick allows it to happen, because it happens to be the holidays and he might be sleeping over somebody's house or whatever the case may be.
He said no.
As long as I bring him a plate, he'll let us come and do the show. So maybe we'll do a Christmas, we'll do a holiday episode. I have some really cool guests coming up, which I always have cool guests, but we have some really cool guests coming up in the new year. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm looking forward to, I hope all of you guys have happy holidays and no drama with your exes or current person that you're dealing with. Hey, Steve Sullivan. So we'll be back for First of All Radio next Wednesday, same time, same place, with your favorite lawyer at Not Just a Lawyer, Sue Ann Robinson. I love you guys for real. Isn't that right, Rick?
Yeah.
I do.
This is good.